Alright, I just finished assembling a basic classic Ender 3. You can tell that by looking at the center rail here, which is a thinner center rail. The Ender 3 Pro is about twice as wide. I did level the bed already. I trammed the bed, which not only does it check level, but it checks distance. And distance is a piece of paper. That's as easy as it gets. I did all of that already previous to the start of this video. You can see here the build plate is a mirror, and it has advantages over any other means of surface because it's flat from the factory. As long as it's flat, all you have to deal with is level and distance. That's where the paper comes in. Leveling is comparing 4 areas around the bed. So you have your 1, 2, 3, 4. In this particular case, since I'm printing on tape, I don't have to level it out here, okay, because I'm not printing out here. I'm printing from here to here to here. So I have to take into account the thickness of the tape. So that's where it comes in, where I actually tram it on the corners of the tape. Up here is the standard classic OEM original hot end. This came with the printer. This came in the box. We have the white Bowden tube, not the blue one. That's intentional. We want the white tube because the blue tube has a smaller inside diameter. We have over here the plastic original extruder. The original extruder that came with the printer at the time of purchase. Many people change this because the lever might have a tendency to crack. Don't change the whole thing. Do yourself a favor, keep the body. Keep the body of the extruder and change the lever if you have to. The lever can be purchased for like $3. Takes you 5 minutes to change. You don't have to calibrate. You don't have to change E-steps. You don't have to do any of that. So keep the body. Change the lever if you need to. I've had printers 5 years older and more printing every day, and I've never changed anything. So it's a lot of it is user error. So anyway, I have a plastic knob here. You can see this is a 3D printed knob, and this helps me to turn the extruder gear right here. So that was printed on this printer. I'm going to be printing the test dog right now on the plate. So right now the temperature of the nozzle is 210. That's about average. The bed temperature is 0. That's the set point, 0. I never heated the bed, never needed to heat the bed. So currently we have white filament. This is PLA filament loaded on the printer, and we're just going to go ahead and first thing I do after I've already trammed it is I'm going to purge out a little bit of filament prior to the print and not run a test line here. I don't know, what the purpose of that is. I guess people say it purges out filament. You can continue to do that if you like, but this is the way I do it. I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to prepare. I'm going to go to move axis. I'm going to go extruder. I'm going to go 1 millimeter and start running filament. So I go about 40, and this time I'm going to go maybe 50 millimeters because I'm speaking now and I kind of want to keep track of what's happening. But you can see the filament. Let's make sure it's coming out here. The extruder arm is turning. There it is. So this is the filament as it's being extruded, okay? So I hold on to it the entire time because I don't want any of this to be sucked in here. And this would be the line you would put down here that I feel is not required. And the reason I do this is I want to see a good, proper flow. Good flow, good, it's not breaking apart. And I can see it right here in the reflection. So that's the advantage of a mirror print surface. So the 54 millimeters is already gone. We're going to run it some more, maybe 50 or more. So let's go ahead and run it again. And then what I do is while it's doing this, I'm holding on to it. Still holding on. And I'm going to locate, print from the TF. And I'm going to go down here to the test dog. See if I can find that here. And if I can't, we'll start see, I still have this in my hand over here. So we're going to find the test dog, string test dog. There it is. Okay, so there it goes up. And then what I do is, as it gets to a certain point, I'm gonna snap this off with my little stick here. I'm gonna reset the temperature here to 210. See, and I'm still holding on to it. Okay, here we go. Now what I do is I'll watch my hands. I slice it off. It's just the only thing that's is just this itty bitty bit right here. We're gonna sweep that off with my stick. I'm gonna go over here and check. I'm gonna throw this away. We don't want to lose track of this. So this is the start of the print, right at the very beginning of a brand new printer. Now I'm going to look under here. So far so good. Okay, come over here and kind of look right about here, because you'll see it move away. And go ahead and kind of hold it in closer. Move it closer there, and you can see it right up there. It's got the two paws right there. It's got the back leg. So that's as easy as it is to start. This is the beginning of the first print of this printer, brand new. And it's looking perfect. And what you're looking for is good, solid layering. So you see the skirt all the way around. That's a good thing. You see the start of the print, and there's what I have is this particular one has two paws flat to the bed, and there's 1 and 2, and the back legs are back there. And it's perfect. Everything's going great. So we got the two paws smooth, and back legs. So I think that's it. All I need to show, and currently the E-steps are 93, like they've always been, like they always will be. And that's it. So thank you for watching. And hope all goes well for you. So this is indeed a brand new, straight out of the box, Ender 3. Let's go ahead back over here to the screen. And as you can see, the nozzle temp is 209. The bed, of course, is 0. That means 0 set point. It's at room temperature. And that's how I begin. That's how it starts. Every print I do starts the same way. I purge it manually. I watch the purge, run the purge, be sure that it's solid. And it comes out in one piece. You can see the reflective mirror there. There's no Elmer's glue, no wrath, no brim, no problems. And that's it. That's as easy as it gets. That's printing 101, 1, 2, 3. And we'll look again here at the original extruder. That's the plastic original extruder. No need to just change to a metal one because someone said to. It's not required. If that lever cracks, breaks, gets abducted by aliens, just buy a new one. It's like $3, 5 minutes. You're back to printing. No calibrations, no E-step changes, no bullshit. All right. I wonder how many people have assembled their printer and got their printer to actually print something the first time. Well, here it is. It's possible. It can be done. Look at the springs. These are stock. Those came with the printer. They're stock springs right there. See for yourself. Because they work. That's why I use them. No need to change to the yellow ones or the solid chunks of rubber. At least in my case, in all cases. All right, happy printing.